Alright then, I'm going on my business trip today. Thank you for looking after my mom.
Sure.
What's the matter? You seem down. What's wrong?
It really is a work business trip, right?
Obviously. Are you doubting your own husband?
No, but
You're putting me in a bad mood from the morning.
my name is Maki, 32 years old. My husband is Kazuhito, who was my boss back when I was a full-time employee. He was always well trusted by his team, and I respected him a lot too. However, from one small incident, before I knew it, we were in a relationship.
You know, my body is like a cyborg. It's an unbreakable strength that doesn't know what being tired is.
You don't have to act so tough.
It's the truth.
Sure. Oh, that aside, I'm going to your mom's house later today. You should go visit her soon, okay? She misses you.
What? Sure. Can you not talk about my mom before I go to work so much, though?
Oh, sorry.
Well then, I'm going to work.
Kazuhito's mother, Yuriko, was a really wonderful person. She had a very kind smile, and she was the type of person to be liked by everybody. However, for some reason, Kazuhito doesn't think so highly of his own mother. Miss Yuriko was in the state of needing constant nursing, and my mother-in-law and I have been taking turns taking care of her. Thank you for coming today, even though I know you have your hands full with your own house. Oh, please, I love being able to talk to you. I have a great time, so I'm always so excited to come see you. Oh dear, you're quite good at flattering, aren't you? By the way, how is Kazuhito? Is he well? Yes, he's working hard. Today is his 5th straight day of working overtime. Is that so? I guess he's a hard worker as usual. I guess he doesn't have any time to come see me then. But he doesn't come here at all, so I may have been telling him to show his face around here. I'm very sorry for making you say that. Not at all. You're not making me say anything. If anything, I'm very sorry about Kazuhito. Ever since he was little, that boy never seemed to like me. Although I get along well with the other 2 older siblings. I see. Kazuhito doesn't try to get along with his mother at all. Not only that, but he doesn't have any relationship with his siblings either. I couldn't imagine anything happening that would make him hate his own family, and it was always very strange to me. Especially ever since his mother needed nursing care. Anytime I would even speak about his mother, Kazuhito would get in a sour mood. Hey, Kazuhito? Your mom is really missing you. You should go see her.
This again? I'm really busy with work. I don't have time to go and see her.
But you still go out with me on the weekends. Come on, please.
I don't wanna.
But why?
Look, I don't like my family. Plus, nursing her is your job, isn't it? So I'll leave it to you.
But we're not talking about nursing her right now. Your mom is such a wonderful person, and all of your siblings are really nice too. Hey, what happened that made you hate your family so much?
That's none of your business, Maki. Stop nagging and just take care of her.
You don't have to say it like that. Don't you realize how blessed you are? That your family cares about you? Both my dad and my mom were doctors. And ever since they realized I wasn't the daughter that lived up to their expectations, they treated me like I was a stranger's child.
I've heard the same story multiple times.
It's a really important thing that people worry about you and they really care about you. Sure, you would know that too, right, Kazuhito? So please, go see your mom.
Leave me alone. I don't have any interest in my family.
How can you say that? Take it back and apologize.
Huh? To who?
To your mom.
Why should I have to apologize? For what?
That's crossing a line. There are things you can and cannot say.
Oh yeah? Well then, what if I do say it? You're gonna divorce me?
Divorce? Where is this coming from?
You said it was something I can't say, right? So isn't there some kind of penalty if I do say it?
Kazuhito, you were never this kind of person. What's the matter? Are you exhausted from work? If there's anything I can do...
I've always been this kind of person. And the only thing I want you to do, Maki, is to nurse my mom. Thanks, because starting next week, I'm going on a 1-month business trip.
What? Why haven't I heard about this?
That's why I just said it. Have a great time hanging around with my mom.
But Kazuhito... Hello? Hello, dear. What's the matter? You seem a bit more down than usual. What? Oh, really? Oh, actually, I just missed the big sale at the supermarket. Is this about Kazuhito? Did he say something to you? Well, you see, I've been telling him to please come see you, but he refuses to nod his head in any way, and I don't understand why he's trying to avoid you so much. He was always like that. Ever since he was little, nobody could understand why Kazuhito was the only one who was so unaffectionate. I see. I don't know how to say this, but little by little, I feel like I can't trust Kazuhito anymore. Why is that? Because you're such a wonderful person, Miss Yuriko, and yet he dislikes you, and it makes me question him as a person. Don't you think you shouldn't be saying that to your mother-in-law? Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. I'm joking. Please trust him. At the core, he's a good, kind boy. My heart hurt hearing Miss Yuriko's words. Day by day, my suspicions against Kazuhito were only getting bigger. And 1 week later, it was the day that Kazuhito was leaving for his business trip. Good morning.
Morning.
Isn't it already time that you need to leave?
What? No, not yet.
Really? I thought I heard you say yesterday that you needed to leave the house around this time.
Ugh, my stomach is hurting.
Maybe I misheard. Oh, his cell phone. Maybe it's someone from work. Yes, hello?
Oh, hello? It's me!
Is this someone from the office? I'm very sorry, my husband is in the restroom right now. If there's anything urgent, I can pass along the message to him.
What? Who are you?
This is Kazuhito's wife, Maki.
What? Kazuhito? Wife? Huh? Wait a minute. I'm Kazuhito's girlfriend, though. Who the hell are you to Kazuhito?
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I made a mistake as a different person.
What do you mean?
I'm actually Kazuhito's friend. I just went into panic after answering his phone.
Weirdo.
For a moment, I couldn't understand what was going on there. However, at the same time, I felt like all of the dots were connecting, and I finally understood that Kazuhito was in fact not a good person. However, I didn't have the courage to ask Kazuhito himself about the truth in the situation. Before I knew it, I was telling my mother-in-law about what happened. Kazuhito, no way! Was that woman really saying that she was his girlfriend? Yes, that's right! And I think this trip isn't exactly a work business trip, but he's going somewhere with that woman. How could he? Because I was an unworthy wife. Absolutely not! Maki, you are an amazing person. It's just that Kazuhito is too horrible. Please do not blame yourself. But still, I won't say anything bad. You need to divorce him. What? Taking care of me is hard enough as it is. On top of having to care for me, your husband is cheating. That's not a situation anybody would be able to handle. You need to divorce him immediately. I can't do that. If we get divorced, then Miss Yuriko, you... Don't worry about me. I have my son and my daughter. I don't want to burden either of them further. And more than anything, I don't want to leave you, Miss Yuriko. My parents were never as kind as you, and to me, you are more like my real mother than I ever had. Oh, Maki. After that, over the next year, Kazuhito continued to go on his business trips. He left the care of his mother completely in my hands, and he didn't go to see her. Not once. And with Miss Yuriko's kindness unanswered by Kazuhito, the day of her funeral arrived. Maki, long time no see. Hello, Mima. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for helping take care of my mom all this time. Not at all. I was only able to help a little bit. That's not true. Kazuhito should have been the one taking care of his own mother more, but that boy is really out of our reach.
Seriously?
Mr. K, long time no see.
Hey, Maki, good to see ya. Where's Kazuhito?
He's on another business trip today.
Is it true what we heard? You know about Kazuhito and the affair that he's having?
Hey, have some respect. Why aren't you able to ask her in a more mindful way?
What's the point of sugarcoating that? And plus, you're not the best at sugarcoating things anyway.
My sugarcoating is gold medal worthy.
In what world? The other day when you met someone wearing a wig, you were telling them how hot it is to be wearing a wig.
That wasn't on purpose. I really thought that. That's the only reason why I said it. You two really do get along well.
What? It's a little embarrassing when someone points it out like that.
If only Kazuhito was a kind, positive person like you two. But he was different when you met him, right? Well, all of his colleagues, as well as his subordinates and his bosses, everybody respected Kazuhito. He was truly like an untouchable person above the clouds.
I can't believe that. Ever since he was little, he always had a darkness about him, and we can never tell what he was thinking.
I know, right? And we could never understand what happened.
Yo, been a while. Kazuhiro?
Weren't you supposed to be on a business trip today?
It's my mom's funeral. Of course I would pull out of the business trip and come home. What are you doing here?
Kay, calm down.
How can I calm down? Do you have any idea how you made Mom feel? How hard she worked to try and get you to accept her? Who cares? And plus the fact that she was trying to be accepted by her own child, that desperation is what's depressing. You?
Hey, both of you, cut it out. Not in front of Mom.
As usual, you're quick to start a fight. Does that make you more similar to Mom?
Kazuhito, that's enough already. Cut it out. What is so fun about purposely trying to rile him up?
I never said it was fun.
Plus, you're the one who says it's a business trip. And in reality... Wait! Please don't talk about that right now! Why not? You have to say something. Please.
What is it? You're all seriously so dramatic. More importantly, what about that thing? You know, the will. I want to know how the inheritance is going to be split. Excuse me? Of course, it's being split into 3, right? I'm pretty sure she has quite the savings built up. I can't wait.
Maki, I'm very sorry, but this is the person that Kazuhito is.
Is everyone here? I've received Miss Yuriko's will from her. My name is Takagi from MoniRobo Law Firm.
Oh, Mr. Takagi, we've been waiting for you. Without further ado, let us hear the will. What is wrong with you, changing your tune like that? How badly do you want the money? Well, of course, thinking about my future with my wife. The more money, the better. Isn't that right, Maki?
You're right.
Before I read the will, there are a few important points to make note of. The will that I'm about to read was written and left behind by Miss Yuriko herself. Due to this, any written statements that are not from Miss Yuriko herself will not be acknowledged in any way.
Of course, not even I would try to forge a will or anything like that.
It's scary because that's something you would do.
What are you saying?
Secondly, in regards to the contents of the will, the inheritance will only be divided according to what is written in this will, and this will only. There will be no point going to court over any of the contents in this will, so please understand this.
I'm starting to get nervous. I wonder how much we're gonna get. Knowing her mom, she's probably left some for Kazuhito anyway.
That makes me so angry. If only she could have at least left it to Maki.
Hey, you two over there, stop muttering about useless things. You better not complain because it's being split 3 ways.
Well then, I would like to proceed with the reading of the will.
Please, do go ahead.
Dear my children, in particular Kazuhito, I can imagine you are wondering where the inheritance will go.
This doesn't really feel like a will.
I've left the inheritance split it 3 ways between Kei, Mima, and Maki. I will be leaving not 1 penny to Kazuhito.
Huh? What?
Nothing for Kazuhito?
What? Hold on, what is this supposed to mean? I'm related to her by blood, of course I'm gonna get something.
No, everything will proceed according to the will. Unfortunately, there will be no part of the inheritance left for you, Mr. Kazuhito.
Okay, alright, you better cut it out with the jokes already.
No, this is not a joke. This is the truth.
You're kidding me, right? This must be invalid.
No, it will not be invalid. I believe you heard all the important points right before the will was read.
Shut up! Well, whatever, so Maki gets it, right? So the worst case scenario, it's fine. To put it simply, she just put it under Maki's name to make me feel bad. Is that what it means, right? What a horrible mother.
You're the one that's horrible.
Excuse me?
Calling the inheritance that our mom left in 3 parts to make you feel bad or whatever. Stop saying such nonsense in front of her. You're the worst.
I don't care what you have to say to me, okay? I'll never have to see you again anyway.
I can't believe this is the kind of person you are. How horrible. That's right, that's right.
Huh?
What? What is this? I'm very sorry. Actually, this was planned with me and Miss Yuriko. Planned? It was my suggestion. I thought it was important to expose the truth about the type of person Kazuhito is.
What a commotion, okay? You think you can get away with pulling something like this?
Oh, I've done it properly, fully equipped with lawyers. So if you have any complaints, you can talk to Mr. Takagi.
Nice to meet you. That would be me.
Are you kidding me? In any case, that will and the inheritance...
The will that was read is real. And that separation is the final decision.
Excuse me?
I know very well what kind of person you are now, Kazuhito. Mr. Takagi, please.
Yes, well then, Mr. Kazuhito, please sign your name on this paperwork here.
Huh? Divorce papers?
I'm divorcing you.
As if I'll let that happen. What are you thinking?
Well then, we'll take this to court. And I'm going to take you down all the way to hell.
Huh?
Please take a look at these photos.
What is this?
Looks like you were having some amazingly fun business trips. Going on a vacation alone with another woman, that must have been the best. Kazuhito, how many women are you juggling? There's a different woman in every single photo!
Well, that's,
Oh dear, oh dear. Isn't that your direct subordinate from your company in this photo? You even laid hands on your own team?
well, that's...
Why don't we make sure your company knows about this?
You idiot! If you do that, my standing in the company will... Go for it, just do it! Hey, all of you, stop messing around!
Snap, click, and sent.
Ah!
I believe Miss Maki will be collecting a full settlement fee from you. I don't think it will be easy trial for you, so I suggest you get ready.
You dare embarrass me like this, Maki?
You're the one that embarrassed yourself. Leaving your sick mother like this, and lying that you were going on a business trip while focusing on your adultery. You better be careful and reap what you sow. We all know you're just pretending to be a good person at work because you wanted to be popular, right? How pathetic.
What did you say? Oh, I understand, all of you.
Ah!
What are you doing?
I'll take it from you by force if I have to.
Kazuhito, that's enough already. Do you have any idea what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I do. At the very least, more than you do.
Watch out, Miss Yuriko!
Ouch!
Huh, you're the pathetic one.
An ambulance.
Why don't you just stay there and suffer forever? Call him an ambulance. Maki, please. Yes, ma'am. Kazuhito was carried to the hospital. He slipped and hit his body in a bad spot, and he was left with a paralyzed lower body. After doing nothing to help his mother, he became the person in need of nursing. Of course, his true nature was exposed in his company, and he was fired from his job. Now he's digging into his savings account and receiving hospital care. How he's going to live from now on, I have no idea. But I was able to successfully get a divorce. As a last bit of pity, I decided not to sue him for a settlement fee. I was able to receive the inheritance that he should have received, and I don't wish for any more. To this day, I'm still looking after Miss Yuriko. Hello! Oh, Maki, nice to see you. Sorry you're always coming. Not at all. I wanted to talk to you today. That reminds me. Mima was telling me that she may have found a good man for you. Let's have her introduce you. Oh, no. I just got the divorce not long ago. All the more reason, right? You have to strike while the iron is hot. Come on. Thank you, truly, for always being so positive to me. I should be the one thanking you. I look forward to many more days with you.
Yes, Mom.